I do a lot of walking around the neighborhood. I engage with women that are currently using. I hand out these flyers also, and I put them on like poster boards, the neighborhoods, the corner stores, and I talk to clients about safer sex. So I give out the condoms also. And when they come back, I walk the women back to the facility. I give them coffee, juice, you know, anything that they need, refreshments. And I send it to Wanda or Aisha. And they also, if they also need a referral, I do referral for food, clothing, furniture.
What kind of welcome do you get when you pop up on somebody's doorstep? What?
Well, some of them be upset, but some of them, like, I tell them when I'm talking about the program, oh yeah, I'm interested, come on, because we feed them on Tuesday and Thursday. So they love, because when they come to the door, they feel like they being loved here. And they like it here.
I noticed they had a similar facility in Connecticut, in Bridgeport. There was they fed the community, so when people came in to collect their food, they then talked to them about their drug and alcohol use. So they used the food in order to get them in, and then try and engage them on the program. So you do kind of something similar here. Well, and what's your pathway here? How long have you been doing this kind of work?
Since January. But I've been in this field for like 15 years.
Have you?
Yes.
And you're enjoying it as well?
Yes,
I can see that on your face.
Yes.
New Pathway is my inspiration. They have gave me all the love. You know, they have open arms towards me. I mean, I've been through my trials and tribulation, but I found myself one day when they was just building this place on a mission, okay? Walking through, and I kept looking at this place. Actually, was building it. You know, when they opened it, God told me, this is where you belong. And I've been coming here ever since. And, you know, they showed me new pathways to go to different places and to open up myself more, because I was like more shuttered, wouldn't talk about nothing or allow myself to tell what was going on in my life. But now I'm able to talk about what had happened and the different things that I've been through and what I'm going through now, because they had got me where though I go to different places. I had started a group called Safety Council, which I just graduated 2 weeks ago, you know, and they've been so proud of me doing the right thing. And I'm going through another program which we talk about HIV, the AIDS, and how to tell people that, you know, they're not people who has that virus and stuff, not knowing what it's all about. You know, people have their own stereotype of how they want to disrespect people on this, but it's not like that. They have to be educated first, you know, before they can be able to say, oh, that person got that hot stuff. Don't talk to that person or this person, you know, which is not like that. Yes. You know, I learned the hard way. But, you know, like I said, God been good, and so have New Pathway. They have done everything for me, and I'm just blessed that they was able to let me stay here and to be able to speak what's going on today. Yes. You know, because, I mean, I just turned 51 Friday.
Yes.
And they've been so good to me, and I had to come tell them that my weekend turned out to be so beautiful because of them.
There's something about my wife. My wife is a very loving person. She's much, much smaller. She's a small, total of a thing, my wife. But she's just one bundle of love. And there's something about her when I look at her. There's something, some pride, something very special about just the aura around her. And
thank you, thank you.
I'm not going to marry you, but.
He's a good man.
So what I do basically, after a client comes in and they sit with one of our case managers, they then come into my office and I get locating information from them, how to best find them, places they hang out, phone numbers, addresses, and maybe emergency contact. And what I also do is the case managers, they'll give me their the intake that they do with them, which is the intake that they do with them. I then put it into our database. We have a database for tracking all of a client's progress. I then give a client an appointment to come back and do a follow-up with them. And then 6 months, they are, we never say they're completely done our program. You see, Charmaine is here, but that's where we're finished with with our survey information, and we're using that, and we compare it with their intake, and that's how we collect our data, and yeah, I think that's a.
You know the database which you use. Did you make that up yourself, or?
No.
No, you had.
It's a database from
as a federally funded program. There's all federally funded programs under SAMHSA, substance abuse, mental health.
You do the GIPA?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do the.
I've seen the GIPA. Yes, that's the one you use, is it?
Correct. We're required to do that now.
That's not very complicated, is it? It's not. It's quite simple, really.
Well, it's a web-based database that all federally funded programs, enter their data in, and so we do that in intake, and then it's 6-month follow-up. So that's Celeste's role in the project, and then we're able to compare and determine, through the any demonstrated effectiveness of our program. And our evaluator just completed, well, actually not just, about a year ago, completed an interim data report, and we were able to show that at 6 months follow-up we had a 41% abstinence rate, which is something I know wonderful things happen here, but to my mind, with folks, women with 20-year struggles with addictions, and averaging age of 45, to have an outcome like that is remarkable.
Yeah, yeah.
I also wanted to say one more thing about the data. The intake that we do is that as a trauma-informed program and as a strengths-based program, we're very focused on not just simply identifying pathologies and addictions and challenges. Is that we also are very interested in the women who come to us. We are very careful to also really ask them and work with them to identify their strengths and resilience, and partner with them to build upon their survival skills.
Patience.
Faith.
Hope.
Inspiration.
Love.
Safety.
Justice.